Hello, everybody. Thank you for commenting today. Again, thank you so much for being here. Yesterday, CC branded it the topic, so that's what um, it is for her that came out with this, and credit for the video goes to her. She did even looking at more within was talking about this feelings of nothing. The feelings of nothing comes in for so many reasons. We're going to be talking about and discussing the reasons today, but it's preparing us for something more that is going to coming in. Something that we are going to be dealing with in the next 2 to 3 years. So when we begin of the new learnings, that is going to be the new cycle of Saturn when entering Aries. It is to stop the old and preventing the old not to coming back. Uh, the new learning, there's going to be like restrictions, but there is also going to be kind of like a people who's going to be restricting from within the new situations and so on. But right now, if you feel this void, this emptiness inside of you, this nothing inside, thinking about as in universe, there is a lot of nothing between the stars, but there is really a nothing between the stars. Okay, it is universe. Everything is within the universe, so everything is within the you. And that you that you have from within yourself, it is about to open up, clear the old understanding, filling the emptiness of this old understanding, and replacing with the new. And with that being said, I want to recognize the people that comes in into the chat. Juanita, thank you for coming in. Big Dog, Diamond B, Big Dog, thank you for showtime. Yes, Grande, thank you for coming in. Erica, CC, arriving and living at the same time. I don't exist and I'm always full and empty. Whoa, CC, your antennas. Uh, yeah, doing everything and multitasking always and always. You've been multitasking. Sometimes hard to keep it up with you, but yeah, it is what it is. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for coming in. Richard CF, my friend. Thank you for being here. Please watching my six, just in case. And Lorian Diaz, thank you for coming in. So, the feeling of nothing. If you look at it the way is within you, when you dive of the things that you don't know, you're going and dive with the unknown. What is that? First of all, feels like it's like a pressure, like you don't know the things, you don't know what you're going to find, you don't know what you are going to discover within yourself. Doesn't matter what the issues are, doesn't matter what the situation says. You're looking at from the perspective that you want to find answers of something that you have not solved, resolved, or you're looking for an answers how to upgrade, update something from within you. So when you're going into that road, when you do this evolutions within yourself, when you do this within the energies inside of you, you're going within the energy, then you're shining the light. You're getting something. You learn new information. So you talk to somebody, or you getting a download from the universe. Now you're getting an upgraded version of the things inside of you. Now that upgraded version, it's coming in. So now you have this old version of whatever you've been working on it with the new versions within inside of you. So what are you going to do? What are you gonna happening inside of you is that you look at it, that new version. You look at it more to believe it, to accept it, and see if that new version actually works. You're not just trusting it. The reason you're not trusting it because of the old version has been working to a certain point, but the issue is not solved. So that means that the old version didn't did something. There was something is missing. So here is the new version. It has the missing pieces. It has the missing things, but you don't know if it's going to work. So the only issue you have right now is really to look at a dump. So you're probably going to be looking at for proofs. If the new, it's going to be working with new. You looking at you're looking for other people. If that happens to them, does it not work for them? Did it that really happens on it? This is the and looking for a people who are on the same page of that new. Now the new energy is within you, and you're attracting the new people. All of a sudden, you're discovering that this new energy is inside of you, gravitates, creates the magnetic field, and you find you're not alone with what you see as a new energy. But now what's happening is that new energy, when it's coming in, is asking you to let it go of the old. During this transitions of process, during of this, it creates void within you. During this transitions period, that's when you don't feel nothing. You just feel nothing. Why you feel nothing? Because of this transitions period. Some of the people getting stuck within this nothing, that's stuck in with this void. That could be a stickiness from a lot of reasons. That could be reasons from childhood all the way into the today's the new technology situations. It's like I don't know how to operate this new technology. This is like a child is born and you try to give into them a computer when they're 2 years old and they don't know what to do with the computer yet. Okay, but if you give them a little phone that they can play games and they can watch something, they are right. They know what to do with it, right? It's the same thing from with you, but the new energies right there, they're telling you when you transition, they're gonna be kind of like pushing you to get this new energy. And when you get in it within yourself, the energy is going to ask you to act on this. Some of the people they don't crossing the border of acting; they're only knowing. Some of the people who are in transition periods, they're still learning. They still want to make sure. They still want to guarantees. There is nothing guaranteed in this world. There is only an opportunity. You'll find out the guarantee when you do the job and you get the results. That's how you're gonna know about it, not because of situations and things from within. The void, okay, the void also is existing, this feeling of nothing. It is because of a damage. There could be some kind of like a damage from within yourself, or damage from within the bloodline, damage because of a karma, or because of simply you have not learned something, some area portions of your life that you have no clue about it. And now there is this void within you, and you don't feel that nothing for it. Woohoo! Happy birthday, Grande. Happy birthday, Grande. Happy birthday, dear Grande. May the peace and love be with you. Here you go. I sing for you. Thank you for letting us know and a happy birthday. I'm so glad when you guys coming in and say the birthday's here. That's mean that this it is about like, we all celebrating your birthday here. Okay. I'm trying to keep in the tradition for my birthday. I do workshops, and hopefully this year that's going to be the same thing. For it, actually, this is a like my own personal thing, giving a gift to me by helping others. I'm trying to keep that tradition. It's been for quite a few years ever since I opened the channel. I think, and yes, a happy birthday. So, talking about this void and feeling the nothing, when the you looking inside of you, I had not that feelings before. I have not this felt these situations from before. This is it, the moment that you need to open up and learn this energy of situations. If you look at it within the void inside of you, if you have a void and not feeling nothing, you are avoiding that. But you need to look at it, the void or the avoidance. That is a where the opportunities are. Okay, you cannot go and work for a company and try to tell them, "Hey, I want to build company." It's not happening in there. You're in the company. But you can go out where there is no place in there, and you can go ahead and says like, well, I see I have the resources, I have the mental process, I understand everything. I will go ahead and make a company. But you need an empty space. So by looking at within the new realms, within the new energies that comes in and for it, you're not going to go ahead and build something that was built from before. You building something new, building something from the ground. And that's what this void is going to give you the an opportunity, the opportunity to grow from within. Cece, I'm starting to love the nothing when all the voices are silent, nothing is struggle and no fights. Well, the nothing actually, that is a, if you look at it, CC, that is the inner peace. What are you in the inner peace? That is the state of calmness from within. When the inner peace entering the soul, that is also, you kind of like a feeling nothing. No, you're feeling the inner peace. Don't mix the inner peace with the void and the nothing. Okay, but right now, if you look at it within this energies, because sometimes the void, it is kind of like a very close to these positions of stillness. In the universe, there is no stillness. Nothing stays still at all. Everything is kind of like organized chaos. Um, but there's something bigger comes in. Yes, this is like if you picture within the universe, the black hole that has been collecting thousands and thousands of suns. Now she collected more than the gravity from the inside is more than the gravity in an outside. So all of a sudden, that giant black hole begins to, instead of turning itself, it begins to do this motion. And when it does these motions, the energy, because it's liquid inside, begins to do this inside of that ball. And then it bursts out. When it bursts out, because the black hole is spinning, that's how the spiral galaxies are created. So, Big Dog, you need a beer, CC. There you go, CC. Okay. La más buena cerveza es la Corona. Okay. Por favor, con limón. For it. If you guys don't understand Spanish, that is a here is a beer. That's Corona beer is the best beer in the world, and please make sure it has some lime, which is the green lemons. They have a different taste. You put it in there. So yeah, there you go, Big Dog. I sent you for it. The beer. Let's talk about a little bit about beer since you guys opened it. The energy, the little secrets within the beer and the wine is they have more hydrogen than the water. Okay, and it helps you within your body. The hydrogen, it is the fuel for your body. Okay, so be careful with the alcohol. But originally, the beer actually was made for food. If you are learning the history of the beer, it is that they created the beer in the old fishing boats. The fishermen created the beer. They were mixing the water with the powder of it, and they eat it. But there was a time when it left over and it fermented, becomes like an alcohol. And when they try to drink that, they begin to understand and discover the beer. For so maybe the big dog said that you need a beer so you can be accepting and put some little bit more fuel in your energy, CC. For come on, Juanita, it's not a coronavirus situation. Then, all right, let's go back into this void. The void is also in the feeling of nothing. It begins when you open and you walking within your subconscious. When you're walking within your subconscious, you are discovering how much of your internal world it is in darkness. How much of these internal situations inside of you has not been developed, have not been seen. You have not fully discovered your abilities. You have not fully developed within yourself. And now you look at it. Now you're looking at inside of how much you've been avoiding or avoid, and you have understand that you still don't understand nothing. And that could be another feeling of the nothing from within. Sisi, dear, the nothing is confused me by inner peace. Yes, there could be a confusions in there. You can't like say if you were been so much within the pain, within the damage, within the situations and so on, you become numb of feelings, numb of situations. But if you're okay with whatever is happening inside of you, you kind of like resolve the situations of resolve the energy conflicts within you, within the situations, then you have the inner peace. You cannot be anymore that are affecting you. Okay, so you have to look inside of you. Each one of those two are. Yes, there is a lot of conflict with this. You're gonna feel numb to a certain situation. It's like I don't have feelings for those things anymore. I don't have situations anything for it. But that is because there was a blocking of what that energy is. You that could be the numbness of the feeling nothings. Okay. And it has to have a high level of honesty within yourself to determine it, each one that is. Okay. And don't fool yourself. Don't play within yourself about this. Because the inner peace is going to lead you to something. It's kind of like you're living the old world, you living the old situations. You put a one big giant X over there, close that door within yourself. You've reached the peace, and you're like, I'm going to build something new. I'm going to be open up to something new. I'm going to be getting it within this, and I'm in the inner peace within myself. I'm accepting whatever is what it is. So yeah, the fine line between them, it's honesty. Andrea, thank you for helping. And thank you guys for these comments when I help you when we talk. That's what the discussion is here. And it's so beautiful. And thank you so much, Andrea, for this. But you need to understand that the void or the nothing is not really nothing. As you see the picture that I posted on the clip, that is a brand new notepad that you can actually write on it. There is nothing written in there. And within the nothing, you can grab the pen and you can create your own project. You can create a new life. If you've been reading the book Illusions that I kind of like have given you quite a few times here from Richard Bach, okay, he says, I don't know if I can be like 100% quoting him, but he said like this: you have the rights to tear some pages, have the rights to go ahead and write something new from within you. That is the power from within yourself. And that's what this line of honesty inside of you, you did your best, you try your best, you do your best in there. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay. But if you're looking at within this, there is a new opportunities in there. There is not nothing. There is always something. But what we called the nothing, okay, it is that void space that asks us for development, for new opportunities, for new situations, for new expansions. In order to expand in what within your self, you have to have a free space. How are you making a free space within your consciousness? Well, you have the ability that it has been that the humans using about 10% of the brain capacity. How much void or empty space is in your brain? 90%. That is your subconscious. Those are the things that you are aware of but not fully accept. Those are the things that somehow you know, but you haven't reached out of the level of awareness from within yourself that they are truth. Your ability, mental capabilities, and the growth, and so on and so on. I don't think so that the artificial intelligence can ever get to the point of the human brain does once the human brain reaches 100% capacity. That's not going to happen now, though. I mean, unless you're like the movie Lucy in there. But looking at within yourself, the nothing is actually asking you to expand, to grow, to mature, to develop something within yourself. Juanita, you have to be able to open and close your heart when you deal with others that are negative, with your being attacked. Is a process you have practiced yet works miracles. Exactly. You have to learn how to open and close the door of your heart. So at some point, you're learning this. I totally agree with this. But don't allow it to close the doors for it. You're gonna know when to open again, and so on. You will know things. But there is a with all this mixed inside of you, you have to know what you're doing from within you to your personality to the way you are and the situations. Andrea, I have endured a lot of heartbreaking pain loss over the past few years. It's difficult times to come to be at peace with. Yeah, you gotta really get into peace with the past and look deep inside of you. That's why at the beginning of the new year, I was asking you guys to do your bucket list. Okay, your bucket list is going to help you to go ahead and be dealing with that past and develop from in yourself. Go out there and do the things that you want to do, and that way the new things, they're going to be the new experience that you're going to have. They're going to be replacing the bad experiences that was in your past. Okay, the psychologists they use this practice. They try to make you to do something new, so little by little you're replacing the bad experience of the damage that it was. That's what the new going in. You develop something, you develop new situations and so on, then you actually replacing. You're not even pay attention. So at some point when the new experiences are helping you with this, and when you reach the peace within yourself, then the peace is leading you. You need to understand the inner peace leads you to a point. But when you create the actions are based of that inner peace, that is where the miracle begins from within you. That's when you prove to yourself that you heal. You not deal with anybody else. No, you don't have to prove to anybody. The proof is for you, to you. Okay? That's what this is. And while people just need to relax and take it easy. Exactly. Exactly, big dog. People have a tendency to overreact. I see that the people overreacting on a certain cases, certain situations. But at some point, we all went through this. During the awakening, did you overreact? Oh boy. If I'm gonna ask you, how did you overreact when during your awakening, how your awakening was, and so on and so on, I bet you had a point of so much love and so much aggravations at the same time. It's like sometimes you blow up like a volcano. Yeah, go ahead. Write it down, guys. I need to give you an example. It was a crazy reactions. Yeah, but be love no matter what. Exactly. Exactly, big dog. We've been having a very good things, situations. And that's why when you feel the nothing, you need to really step within yourself and look at it that nothing. Where does that come from? Is that coming from an opportunity? That's coming for the new life, for the new expectation, and so on, or that it's coming from the trauma, from the depressions, from the situations inside of you that makes you numb. But you gotta be honest to yourself, okay? You have to be honest from within you. But during that nothing, that feeling nothing, it is about you to find the reality within yourself. That reality that is gonna be move you forward, push you forward, charge forward, get yourself. And that's what the new energies are coming. Usually during this time of feeling nothing, the new energies are coming. Something new comes up. The light bulb, situations, upgrades, downloads. Because of what? There is a space and need for improvement and involvement and so on and so on from within. Now, guys, you can ask some questions. For I'm so happy to see you guys. Been working here, been dealing, um, and so on. Still working with the situations and the improvements that I'm doing in life there. So far, the healing is going okay. This thing begins to be a little bit more calming down in there. Mm, begin to get some. Well, the surgery had some little complications for it. Only, like I mentioned to quite a few people. Uh, but right now, everything is okay. Everything is under control. I was talking to my doctors, and they gave me the permissions to travel. For usually there is like a 30 days no travel restrictions for me after surgeries, and I gotta have checks up and make sure everything is okay to travel. So far, okay. So far, so good. Still a little bit for it, but that is gonna be. It's coming down for it. The inflammation is coming back and so on. If you're hearing Sensei is dragging in the door, he wants to go out, but I'm gonna let him out in a little bit. Um, CC, the nothing is it's a mini vacations. Yes, the nothing is mini vacations. Actually, if you feel the nothing, you really better get a vacation. Okay, better get a vacations after nothingness and the progress come peace. Exactly. This is very good, Diamond B. I'm gonna put you here in the spot that when you get within the nothingness, you kind of like wasting your time, or you just like don't know what's going on with you. You feel like you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to get into the nothing. You're like all of a sudden you get into an energy that is like I need to do something. You getting this spark from within you, and the moment of that spark that comes in inside of you, that spark creates the opportunities. You connect within the universe, and then that comes with peace because you come out of that nothingness that turns into an actions. So the peace also comes in when you reach peace with situations from within yourself. When you clear your mind, your energy, your body, your heart with a situation that you probably didn't resolve, that also comes peace. And if you've reached that, congratulations to you. Erica, along nothingness, when it comes, I have this purpose and I'm peace and no anchor things and do anchor things. Yeah, when you're within the relationships, you getting this inner peace inside within the connections. It feels also this nothingness, but within the nothingness, what is in there? The inner peace. And that inner peace in there, it stays the pure, unconditional love behind the wall of that nothingness. Look at it. In the nothingness, there is so much opportunities there. But you have to be, again, truthful to yourself what the nothingness is. Okay? Because in there, usually people ask you, why do you love me? Well, I just love you. Huh? Yeah, I just love you. Huh? They don't understand and get that there's nothingness. They think there's got to be a reason for it. There is no reason. If you reach to that state that you love somebody for no reason, then you understand that that nothingness in there is not like material or physicality or whatever emotional needs or no, you just love because you love. Okay. Question Gio. Are we living our lives in a split 3D, 5D? Right now, because of the new energies, we actually, if you remember Big Dog up here, there was a broke of the old grid, the old energies understanding. And now, because I want you to picture this, there is a 3D, 4D, and a 5D layers, but they are all the old. So what we did is we went and we created a quantum hole in there. And now that quantum hole, the new energies broke into it and now begins to open. It's like a black hole that it's expanding its gravity and so on. And now is a turmoil. That's what I said that right now that kind of like a refrain from energies exchanges because you don't know what, when, and where is happening to it. Um, you're gonna see that you are gonna be kind of like even maybe like a little bit disoriented, a little bit confused, a little bit like I I sense the old, the new, I sense the improvement, and I sense these situations. I look at it, the light, I see the gray stuff, but I also see the dark where I am at. And here is you're everywhere. You're connecting with everything around you. That is a part of the new energies that comes in. But now the new energies are coming to actually beginning to crush the old and developing the new. And now we feel that nothingness, like nothing happens. Like that's what the purge is. We're purging what we have been inheriting on a 30, 40, and a 50 of the old dimensions. Now the new energies are coming. And that's what we are living in our lives in the 3D, 4D, and a 5D. I shared before the best descriptions in the videos here talk about the 3D, 4D, and 5D. Those are the three M's. The 3D is the material, the 4D is the magical, and the 5D is the miracle world. And this is why a lot of the people right now, they're somewhere. But if you look at it inside of you, you're somewhere within your mind. But actually, you are everywhere within your soul. So, yeah. And Andrea, thank you. Thank you for energies. Paulina, Void feels a bit of dream for me, or maybe it's just momentally stuck between 3D and a 5D. Yeah, there's a lot of stickiness. What is the stickiness is? You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for these energies to be purged out. You're waiting for the purge. You know the purge is going within you. If you are here and you listen to this video, you definitely know what's going on. If you will led to this video, definitely when attracted to it, because the purge is replacing the old pick it up, stuff that they don't work anymore. And you have to clear it. Okay, you have to clear that up. You have to remove the clutter. You have to remove the old understanding. And now you're everywhere. You imagine yourself like you're in the house. Okay, so you clean up the kitchen. Let's say this is where your 3D is because you have to eat, you have to cook, and so on and so on. Okay, and then you have to go within your prayer room. That's what your 4D energies is, and so on and so on. And then you have to go into the bed when you go in and you do your sleep, but also your astral travel, which is the 5D. Well, all those places need to be cleaned and replaced with the new things for within you. And that is required for you to do all this. So, yeah. So, you're gonna look, but you're stuck little bit by little, you know. So, for example, you have to clean up and mop the floor, and you put the mop between the kitchen and the hallway. Now you have to stop for a minute to move them up so you can go on and do things for it. So something like this within your energies, you have to stop for a minute. You have to get in there so you can allow this transition for it. Thinking about is the same thing within the computers. When you install a new program, you stop doing what you're doing on the computer to install that program. And that's what's happening right now. That's what the process is right now. uh, for yes, you see, talking about this, that yeah, you will find you coexist with for uh, exactly. It's hard for, but it's about you. You asked the question, so I hopefully that you finally got to somebody understand what's going on. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep it up with UCC, but you know, there is universe, and yeah. Juanita, there is any more D's? Yes, there is a 6D. 6D, that is a what the karmic lines is. This is if you die, you haven't solved your karma situations, you haven't learned things, you know, you go back and reincarnate. 7D is when you cross that threshold and move up. Also, you can cross the threshold while you live here. You actually inherit and get, and you resonate with the 7D, which is the angelic world, the seventh heaven. And there, the eighth dimension is more about doing angelic work up here based on the truth and so on. Usually, those are the angels, and those are the creatures that comes in and do things, energies there based out of the truth. You don't want to mess in there with it. And 9D, that it's more like Christ consciousness, God related situations. After that is after that is a you get in a solar system, you create God's creation work in a planet, and you with the energy you create the new earth. That is humanity is not ready for these informations. Let me tell you that. Everything above 7, above 6D, the humanity cannot solve the problems that exist in the 3D. They still practicing magic because of the 4D, and they're wondering why they're not happy because they have no connections within 5D. People who are experiencing the 5D love, why they are so happy? Why do they have this love? Okay, you're experiencing 5D love. How that makes you feel? How did that make you feel? Okay, so that's what goes on. Happy. When you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Uh so uh Juanita, all right, where I am. Okay, Grande, so true. The peace and the nothingness and the silence. It's peaceful and it's magical. Exactly. CC. Yeah, I got you. I've been holding back, Juanita, my sadness, holding my cry inside of me as putting a little cry out. Juanita, that's mean you are in a numbness. You have to get out of that. You have to get off of this. It's enough with the trauma, enough with the situations. You have to pick yourself up. Uh, you need to understand that you're probably dealing with damage with people, the situations that you maybe got damaged because of other people don't know what they were doing. So yes, pick yourself up. Okay, CC jumping with the moon. Yeah, go in situations and so on and so on. There. Since you make me laugh, you're everywhere. Haha, welcome to my world to see me everywhere. Since you're posting the monkey, there are four ones. I see, I don't hear, and I don't know. I don't speak, I don't hear, and I don't see. But there is another one that holds the cell phone. It's like, I don't see those three, how they gonna do it in this world. Okay, I'm just making a little joke here. Um, Someone picked flowers. Flowers, yes, flowers. There's gonna be a lot of flower work in there. How far we go with all the dimensions? There is no limits. If you know the word divergent, that is the twin flames or divergency within love. They has no limits. That's what it is. But they're creating with the love. So Juanita, happy. Big dog, 5D love. Yes, the 5D love. Why everyone craving for that 5D love? Because they know what it is, the truth. But as I stated if your personality is in 3D mentality process and you have felt the 5D and you have not changed your personality in the base of the 5D reality, the 3D will actually destroys the 5D from within you first, and then with the connections and so on. So that's what happening to some of the people of 5D love. But it is what it is. People have to change. People have to do this from within because the 5D love comes in to improve your personality to a divine personality. That's what the 5D is, to the miracles of love, to give that love and so on. CC, your twin flame is the universe. Mm. We're created in the universe, so we are all twin flames with the universe in there. So, yeah. Big dog, love is the best indicator. Exactly, Paulina. Yes. Brooklyn, hi. Thank you for being here. Good morning, everyone. And Dio, finally can catch you. Hopefully, you're well, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Still have some little issues, but it's improving. It's a huge improvement. I can't be much better right now, but I hope within the future things is gonna get better. And for those of you who doesn't know yet, to remind you that on the March of 10th, I'm going to be travel again back to Spain, and I'm going to be staying there for 17 days, 16, and after that we'll travel to Chicago. So by the end of March, I'm going to be in Chicago. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the joint and I'm gonna eat the juiciest cheeseburger there is in there. I already think I know where the place is. I'm craving for a juicy, greasy hamburger. For, but I'm doing okay. Juanita, I want to practice good witchcraft. How do you feel about it, Dio? I need to be able to explain my practice and knowledge. Juanita, be mindful about the word which craft there. Witchcraft, it's for the energies inside. It's good to know things, but it's good to know that these things is not something to be played with it. I'm gonna be telling you things, okay? The angels left some magic, that learnings, the magic learnings here on earth, so we can be able to use this magic, but to do the God's will, to create the paradise on earth. But that was kept as a secret knowledge, the secret situations throughout the energies and situations and so on and so on. And some people use this magic for personal gains in there. And now this personal gains turns to nightmare situations. And the new energies right now that enters knows this about it. And now there is a turmoil in there. If you go high and deep within the magic that it goes on, you will understand things beyond understanding. The new energy have no mercy. Why? Why? Because of our things that we want to own the world. We want to be the have everything in this world. While everything is just a happy family and inner peace. That's everything. Because you will understand when you die, there is nothing you can have within you forever. But if you have the love and you have that love can last forever. If you understand when you move into 7D and angelic realms with your partner, then you go into the eight dimensions there with your partner. You actually go ahead and do things beyond the veil. It's more powerful. About 90, it just when they give you this goddess energies, okay, this Zeus, Athena, goddess energy. Where do you think that comes from? Why there is a hierarchy within? Why there is a hierarchy within the spirituality, within the religions? Why is that? Oh, there is a reasons for it. Then you practice it. So the magic should be not used at all, because in every spell there have to be a counter spell that leads to war, doesn't lead to inner peace. But if you understand how to work with the energies for creations, the proper creations to create the paradise, that's a different story. That is a whole another ball game in there. You're creating for good, creating for and benefits of everybody, not your own self. Okay. Those people who are filthy rich and they're stingy? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Juanita laughing out loud. You miss Chicago. I miss the food. Miss some of the foods in there. Inside of it. Yeah. I'm wondering what is going to be the change of the energy, since I've been traveling a lot, and there was a lot of improvement within the last almost. I will be gone by pretty much almost 2 years from Chicago, so I don't know what I'm going to find in there. Oops. We'll see when I get there. Your twin flame is the universe, and I'm my twin flame that makes me the universe. Ha ha ha. Yes, you see you working it so in there. Yeah, you gotta be twin flame relationship with the universe within you. That's the third energy. Andre, awesome. Be careful what you wish for Juanita. Yeah, you gotta be very careful that magic is not something you need to learn in there. Go study or go look Harry Potter and so on for it. It's to learn things, it's to grow things, but what are you using it for? Yeah. Yeah, even Sensei is not happy. He's just confirming all those. He's not happy that he doesn't go out, but that's okay. Um, yes, of course I have been, but I want more. I want more, and I wouldn't play with it. You want more. That's what it is. You want more. The question is why you want more. What is the purpose behind it? Do you know anything about the esoteric astrology? I'm learning about it. I think is interesting. The esoteric astrology is so high from within, and some people using esoteric astrology for gains. Okay, so trying to stay so much out of it in there. I use more astrogravitational astrology, which is matching the universe. The rest of the astrology are kind of like pushing out of the way a little bit because there is a lot of mixed in there with energies that are not helping me when I read it or not helping people in there. People still want to try to use and abuse energies and situations inside. They still have not evolved. So, yeah. No, my past life, my gifts were a good God given good witchcraft. Andrea, Juanita, you're a twin flame. Yes, I am. Are you a twin flame? Ah, okay. So, yeah, there is a lot of changes that's coming in there. There is a lot of new energies gonna be entering within. Uh, be compassionate. If you feel the nothing, look inside of you. Look the energies in you. Okay, why do you feel the nothing? Just be careful because some of the people they think they are nothing, or you're nothing other people because you feel like they're nothing. Okay, you may feel these energies of nothing for so many reasons. The question is why. And when you feel like this, there is you understand there is a emotional holes in there, emotional situations in there. But if you feel like you come out of the rabbit hole and in front of you there is just this giant free space, there is kept nothing in there. I guess what? You are given an opportunity to put and create something new in that nothing that is in front of you. The question is, are you going to do the actions? Are you going to take the energies? You're going to take the opportunities from within yourself to cross this path within yourself to create. That is what in the spirituality is that a lot of the people they're looking at the spirituality, but they have problems with one major thing: step out of the bounds, crossing the lines, create actions, do something, act upon it. You need to understand without actions, you basically only know, only learn. You don't practice what you learn. But by the practice of what you learn, that's how you're proving to yourself that you know the things from within. And you may feel nothing because you're kind of like afraid that you have not practiced the situations of the new learnings inside of you. So be mindful about this. Step out of the comfort zone. Nothing grows in a comfort. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But get the leap of faith. Go. Get yourself up. Trust the new energies inside of you. And dive within. Create. Develop. Not only you. Develop within the universe. Okay? That's what this is. Cece, thank you for that topic. If you guys have a new topic, now it's time for me to go have the puff for it. And if you guys have any idea about tomorrow's topic, let's go ahead and look what that might be for it. Right? Have some coffee here. So, this is what my dream is. This is a lavender field. Okay, that is the lavender field that I'm planning to make it happen. I'm working on it. Uh, Juanita, I must remember my gifts and how to use them to create good for humanity. For about as long as you've been good intentions, we all have witches and warlocks. Yeah, Juanita, you're gonna learn. I mean, if you have to learn, you gotta learn. Grande, so I'm learning about different race and about your soul potentials. That's very good, Grande. That is a very good. If that is your calling, go study it about. Go and study for it, whatever you feel like it. Nobody has to stop you. You may have reasons why you are ported there. I'm talking about Grande, Juanita, every one of you here that you're pointing out. If you feel like you need to study something, okay, I want to put somebody here on the spot. For example, I'm going to put Paulina here. She wanted to go ahead and study the energies that were out in Asia. Okay, Asia, Polynesia, French Polynesian, so on. She went out in this trip and she does that. She learned it, but she trusts these energies in there. So, Paulina, yeah, I put you on the spot a little bit in there, but that's what I'm saying as an example is these creations. She created that energies inside. Okay, giving you an example, guys. I went in, I wanted to go to Spain. I did this. That's how you're creating situations. But whatever you need to study, you have to look. Why did the universe push you to go there? Why the universe is getting you there? Why the situations is getting you there? And when you get there, you will find out. When you go there, you will get in there. But that is the power of the universe and the masculine energies that works together with your intuitions to cross these boundaries, to create this, to do this. And guess what? When you do it, you're going to reach the peace inside of you because the energy is in peace with you. Uh, so, sorry about that, Paulina, if I put you on a spot, but you're a good example. Okay. I hope you accept my apologies if anything I crossed. Topic about create. That is a good thing. Create. Yeah. Raya, hi. That is a good thing about creations. Uh, I'm open to it. If the room is open to it, I'm open to it. Why did the universe shows me his daughter in your post? I don't know. There is a something, CC. You ask me about these questions. I don't know. What do you guys want to know is there was a post from a Bulgarian website. There was a picture in there that CC's TF daughter was in the picture without me knowing it. I posting this, and all of a sudden that popped out on CC's feedback, and I don't know why. The universe knows. Ask the universe. CC, ask the universe. You know how that goes in there. You know how that goes. Yeah. Uh, all right. Topic about creation. All right, guys. Let's see. What do you guys want to create it? You want to create the future? This is gonna be a good thing. My nose looks better. Yeah, they did a lot of work, except that right here on this side, guys, right in here. I mean, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I will try not to deal with it but it's about that thick inside. For there was a lot of reconstruction that had to be done, but it's much better. At least I can breathe there. A new loving world of peace and love. Uh, yeah, that is a good thing. Okay. What else you guys want to create? Let's a little bit digging in. What do you want to create? What can you create? Sounds like Miss Universe. Aha, that could be. There you go, CC. Maybe the universe shows up. Creating 5D love. Yeah, that 5D is created already by the universe. Great government that cares about their people. Self-awareness. Diamond B, yes. That's a good one, Diamond B. What do you guys want to create? CC, this is more create to make yourself only your number one. No, that is a ego situations inside of it. That is a like what was that movie? It was about Horace that he wanted to. What was that movie? That they actually stole his eyes and he could not see, and he had someone, a human, to stole his eyes. I forgot about it, and he made everyone equal one, and so on, and things like that. Um, okay, Dio, happy to see you. You're going back home to Spain. Okay, Dio, happy to see you. You're going back home to Spain. You guys know something about it? It was funny. I went to look at it, the Spain astrology chart, and they using Madrid as because it's the capital of the Spain. Is originated back in 1464, and most of the towns they have charts, and the base of that charts of the towns, if there is, if you know when the town is originated, the date can be created, and look at it with your own chart. You can see the energies of the reactions. Why are you living there? And I was wondering why I'm going there, why I'm so attracted to Spain. Why was all this? I mean, come on, I gotta, I have the tools about me. I have to use the astrology about me. It's the funny part is that Madrid, Spain is under Libra, but it's not only underneath the Libra. The sun, when the Madrid was originated back in 1464, and the sun in my chart, they're in the same degree, exactly. Talking about authority and the light from within. So if you typing Paulina going back home, I was waiting for to see who's gonna say that. And that's what is. You see how astrology works? You guys don't believe me? Go look at it, the chart for Madrid, and go look at it October 6, 1973. That's when I'm born. And you will see it clearly in there. The Earth is my original home for it. I'm born here in Bulgaria, actually. I'm born here in Bulgaria and there. I have Ryan, I have Horus. There is something about Egypt that attracts me. Those two eyes is the portions of the left and the right brain. When they come in working on synchronizations, yes, everything is okay. When they fight, oh boy, you don't want to do that. For Juanita, yeah, if you need a reading, make sure you order it in the next few days because after Wednesday, I'm closing the situations because on Thursday, I will planning to travel on Thursday there. I'm planning to go ahead and meet Petya and Andre. So we might be going to do some special life going on again up here. We'll see about this, guys. So, yeah, that's guys to know. Okay, talking about creations. All right. Talking about creation. All right. Okay. Somebody's trying, probably your CC tattoo to see what is my idea about creations. I'll tell you tomorrow. All right. I think that's going to be the topic for tomorrow, the power of creations that has been given into you. All right, Juanita, message me there. All right, guys. It was having a great chat here, and I want to close the sessions out here, kind of like a summary in there. Okay. Cici, I was talking about out loud. Yeah, Cici, yes. Some of the people, when they look at the videos, I knew somebody else is gonna catch it. That was a big dog, the God creations. There he is. The God creation. Does a God created you in his image? The question is, are you taking your responsibility to create in the name of God? That's the part of the creations. The humans begin to create, not the benefit of everybody, but the benefits of them all. And this is what happens. This is why I love the people here in the chat room, because there is things that are unspoken. But you know what? What's happening in this chat room? We're exchanging energies, and the things are coming on its own. They're not forced, and it happens naturally. And we're living in the miracles that most human wants to have. We are not only just talking here, we actually showing the people how it is. And I want to say thank you for all of you that's coming in there. Okay. Big dog catching that. Okay. Everyone for it. Paulina said, Grande Eye of Horus hunts me. Guys, go look at it, Horus. Horus history is similar as Jesus Christ. Go look at it, study in there. Cici, yeah, we actually work with the energies of the universe, and people here. Hopefully, this is gonna be helping people. I know it's we are a tiny group, very tiny. Okay, used to be here, have like 20, 30, 40 people here, but now it's shrinking, which is it's not my fault. It's universe situations, but this is gonna be the guidelines later on for it. I'm thinking to download these videos later on and actually repost it so the people can listen to this in all the languages there can understand this, not only in English. But the current moment and the pace, I have to do what I'm doing the way I'm doing it because I'm have to organize everything, and the organizations is going to begin by the end of year end. So the beginning of next year, there's going to be a lot of new things, maybe by the end of the year, but we'll see. I have to put a lot of time, effort, and energy, and also financial situations in there. But the universe, if it's meant to be, will provide what it needs to be. Yeah. This creating of our chart is actually gives goes someplace higher. I know it's hard to lead from the front. I know it's hard in there, but we as a group, together as a team, I'm not talking about myself in here, we're actually going and we're showing things, we're doing things, and I'm amazed of the people's results in here. I'm amazed with some of the people results in here. I know there's gonna be this people's and emerging and so on and so on, like always been in the situations. Even within the twin flames, it's gonna pop out. It's gonna be just skyrocketing at some point. Okay, but right now within this energies that we are and feeling this nothingness right now is because the old is cleared. Okay, this is like you go into an old house, you throw everything out of this old house, absolutely everything. You rebuild the walls, you straighten out the walls, you fixing the ceiling, you fixing the roof. You go ahead and rebuild yourself. That's what this nothingness that is mixed within the energies is right now. Because everything it has to be for new beginning, for new life, for the new energies. They can entering and they can help we to create a better world here. We to create the new earth here. So yes. Uh Pauline, it catches my attention. See the way it's often there is something about for me to understand out of Renan Horus. Yeah, that might be a love tiny group vibes nice and pure. Exactly. There are many others in the universe. I met my twin flame with Alan Perrin and agreed to go through a lot of pain while my twin was standing beside me and said he was not to be touched. I will work. Everyone gets the information for certain things, certain situations. All you have to do is work on yourself, your inner work, cooperate with the energies, live in the present moment, not in the past or in the future. Because if you live in the past, you're not moving. You don't understand what's going on. You don't understand what's going on in the present. You're always living in the past. You haven't solved past relationships. You stays in the past. You're not living in the moment. You're missing the moment. If you're so much focused on the future, guess what? You miss the moment again. Ouch! You are focused of things in there. But when you fix it and live in the present and the moment in these situations, you can be able to understand your proper steps in the future. But also, you have the lessons and the learning from your past. Your past is for your reference. And it's good if you have to stay within the nothing for a little bit, you to just realizing this that it's nothing more expensive than be living real life and the reality within yourself from within you. All right, guys. So tomorrow we are going to be talking about the power of creation, and we're going to be discussing the energies, the creating situations from it, and we're going to be looking at more from within us. So thank you guys for coming in. Let's share the love and the light and the energy in the inner peace here. Hopefully you guys are all okay. Hopefully you guys are doing fine. And if you guys want, let's say 9 o'clock, we can do a live chat on the Facebook and the group if you guys want to entering this. All right, guys. So thank you for coming in, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace love, guys. Hey, Rich, my brother, I want to talk to you for a little bit. I'll call you right after if that's not a big deal. See you all tomorrow. Love ya.